Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Stu coming at you with another absolute banger here on the channel. Verdansk is coming out in less than 5 days. And you guys heard it right here. You guys heard it here correctly. 5 days is till Verdansk is out, man. We're talking about something we've never thought we'd see again, and that's Verdansk. It's back, baby. The OG Warzone map, the one that started it all, is making its grand return in Call of Duty Warzone Season 3. If you've been craving that sweet nostalgia drop in the Superstore, or those sweaty fights in hospital, buckle up, because we're breaking down everything that you need to know for Season 3. Let's get it. Let's take a trip down memory lane. Verdansk dropped with Warzone back in March 2020. And for over a year, it was a battlefield where we had some of our best clutches, most heartbreaking losses, and absolute W's. But it's not just a copy and paste comeback. This is the full-on rebuilt from the ground up Verdansk, with over 95% of the map being exactly how it used to be. With all of the classic POIs we know and love, but enhanced for today's Warzone and movement. Alright, let's talk details. Verdansk is getting a serious facelift, better lighting, revamped textures, and even some minor layout tweaks to keep things fresh. The Castovian coast, yeah, that big old ocean on the south side of Promenade, the south side of the map, has been expanded to allow for swimming, to allow for all the swimming mechanics that are now inside the game. So now you got a whole new combat zone along the cliffs. What do you guys think? Type down in the comments down below. What do you guys think fighting on the south side of the map is going to be like? I kind of want to know what you guys think. So the water fights that some people do love in today's Warzone is still going to be a thing, but only on the south side of the map. New sight lines, new flanking routes, and probably some sweaty snipers waiting to ruin your day when it comes to downtown. But don't worry. Your favorite spots are still here. Superstore, downtown, stadium. Yes, the roof is still accessible for stadium. Train station, boneyard, it's all back, looking better than ever. Now let's talk guns. If you were a fan of the OG Warzone weapon meta, you're in for a treat. Fan favorite weapons like the Kilo 141, which you can get for free just by booting up the game. Just by booting up the game on April 2nd and clicking on the Warzone tab, you get the Kilo 141 for free. And you have all day to level that up inside of Black Ops 6 before Warzone even drops on April 3rd. Not to mention the AMAX and the HDR are making their return. If you ran the Kilo back in the day, you already know you were about to feast. Also, loot placements and box stations have been fine-tuned to bring back the classic Warzone flow. Orange boxes, legendary crates are actually now a thing again. You guys remember how orange boxes back in the day only gave you $500? Well, now they made it to where orange boxes are actually more rare, but they're so much more useful. And that's awesome to see. So if you had go-to landing spots, you might still be able to run your old rotations like in 2020 all over again. Now I know what you're thinking. Yo, what about the hackers? They're making ranked unplayable. I cannot get over these goddamn hackers. Well, Activision is on it. Ricochet anti-cheat has been updated to handle the inevitable wave of sweet lords. The inevitable wave of sweat lords trying to ruin the fun. Will it be perfect? Probably not, to be honest. Time will tell. But at least they're stepping up their game to give Verdansk a fair fight. They've shut down over 25 cheat providers. They're already banning the likes of Face Antenna, Lucky Chamu. They've banned so many people for doing camo glitches and people who use unlock tools. They're doing so many things to keep this game neat and tidy, so when April 3rd gets here, you have a fun experience. Activision's actually stepping up the game. They realize their mistake and they're willing to crack down when they need to. Now, this is where things get spicy. To celebrate Verdansk's return, there's a limited time event called Return to Verdansk. Completing challenges during the event unlocks up to 20 free rewards, including exclusive operator skins, calling cards, and some nasty weapon blueprints. If you're trying to flex on the lobby, this is your chance to stack some rare items. On April 3rd, 9 a.m. Pacific time or 12 p.m. Eastern, like if you're over here with me, mark your calendars. That's when Verdansk officially returns. And you already know the servers are going to be packed and it's going to be sweaty. So get your squad ready, sharpen those rotations, and prepare to drop in like it's 2020 all over again. Are you hyped for Verdansk? What's the first spot you're dropping into? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any Warzone updates. Until next time, stay frosty, and I'll see you in the Warzone.